Hello, hello. Okay, we're back. We were doing so well, and then we lost the internet. So I got through the billiard room puzzle, and then we had to use a re-roll. So now we're in a passageway. So here we go. Ooh, a locker room, a weight room, a gymnasium. We're really just looking for a card key. Or key card. I think we can do the weight room. I think we can afford to do the weight room. Because we still have the meal in the dining room. So let's do the weight room. Yeah, we lose half of our stuff, but we haven't been in the weight room yet. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the internet loss. I get a new modem tomorrow. It comes in the mail. So hopefully that will be fixed. We already know which one this one is. The tie and the tier. Yeah. Kettlebells. Heck yeah, kettlebells. Let's go. I picked the weight room because you have the most options with directions. The bedroom, the commissary, the West Wing Hall. Gotta go with the West Wing Hall. This is a crow and a row, so it's a C. We got the garage. The garage gives us 3 keys. We got the breaker box, so we can turn... actually, yeah. We could do the utility closet because we know the solution for the VAC. The VAC. Let's do that. Okay, see if I can figure this out. Also, we don't know the letter for this one. Car and a card. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, keycard entry system. Turn it off. There we go. That's our way forward. I didn't even realize that one. Gymnasium, turn it off. Darkroom, we'll leave it on. Garage, we'll turn it on. Okay, so, the VAC. From what I remember, you need a... I know the winning code, but how do I make the purple code again? Okay, so you start with green, 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 and that gets you blue. And then blue next to red activates purple. And then you need to get all 6 purple. To activate white. And then I just wrote down this code. Didn't I? Where did I write it, though? I was just in the office, right? There's an office code. Because I was checking the... Oh yeah, okay, so the correct one is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay, so white. Oh. We need this to stay purple. There we go. Purple, then red, then green, then white. Okay, I think I screwed it up. Okay, so red, and then purple. Okay. Now we need to get that one to be red. Oh no, I don't want that one. This one. This one's white. No. This one is white. Okay, so purple, red, white, and then green, blue, off. Green, blue, off. Hey, we got it. We got it. Amazing. And what's this? It's just a giant power switch? Is there anything behind it? No. What does this do? Oh, this opens the gem cavern. Okay, amazing. All right, the gem cavern. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with 2 gems. Heck yeah, buddy. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. And we turned off the key card, so we can continue through the... We are running low on steps, though. Let's see where this takes us. Laundry room. Yo! Laundry room? We can't do that. We have to go archives. Alright. That's a bad one. Ooh, okay. Do I have the letter for this? For this room? Do I have the letter for this room? I do. I do have the letter. It's an A. An A. So this is a cot and a coat, probably, somewhere. I'm so happy we got the gemstone cavern. That's insane. Okay. What do we got here? All right, so August 22nd, 85, Marigold wins Herald Literary Award, a literary honor. I haven't been to the archive, so I gotta make some notes. So August 22nd, 85, Marigold wins literary honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, January 27th, 86, Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer, she confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. So we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and in his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has held with much skepticism by many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering, blind loyalty to the throne. And then this January 27th, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard, questioned. November 11th, 86. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Caleb Manning and publisher Philip White. There is a book by Caleb Manning in the library. In the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed that authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. I think this is the same day that she went missing, my mom. So Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy. Okay, bye, John. Have a good night. Take care. Though the charges were later dropped. Last Tuesday. And then Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday. So somewhere a week before November 11th, is when the bombing happened and my mom went missing. Don't know exactly which day. November 17th, by the Reddington Herald, Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press. Okay, this is November 17th. I'm guessing 86 also. Has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Ooh, okay. Marigold drops publisher. But she's very close with Caleb Manning. He wears glasses. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner. Suspicious bag under the... Waved down a local man. This is the third major something this last year. It is anticipated something charged by the Crown. Manning was the last something. The trial begins on something expected to last up to something with grand treason. So that's the theft of the Ruby Crown. And then theft of crown, Ruby Crown. And then this is February 2nd, 22nd, 87. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. But we know that this is not the day that she went missing. She's a swan necklace. Okay. A swan necklace. September 2nd. I'm guessing 87. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, a priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest the theft was politically motivated. So, September 2nd was the jewel heist. And then February 2nd is reported missing. But we know from a different day that the report wasn't correct, right? Pretty sure it's in our red envelope. Can I not read my red envelope again? Okay, I don't think I can read my red envelope again. Okay, that's a lot of, like, background information, but it's not a lot of, it's not a lot of clues or anything. I have a silver key and a prism key. So, do I want to use... So the silver key will always go to the Great Hall. I think we should go to the... I think we should go to the dining room. Let's get our dinner before we forget to and get stuck somewhere. Okay. We could just go. I think we'll use the silver key. The Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I think we do Chamber of Mirrors. Because I've never been in the Chamber of Mirrors. Oh my goodness, what is this all about? Do I have the... I do have the letter for this room. Pilot and plot. Yes. Oh. Lovely. What does that get me? Nothing. Okay. Good to know, at least. Good to know, at the very least. Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. Let's keep it moving. We should now be able to access the door in the dark room. Yeah, this should unlock now. The courtyard, the weight room, another weight room. I don't think we can afford another weight room. Can't get that one. So we have to do the corridor. Do I have this letter? Yes, I do. It's Pint and Paint, which is an A. Okay, and we can get a second observatory. But I think we want the parlor. Yeah, let's do the parlor. Do I have this letter? I do. I do. Oh, I forgot to look at the paintings in the dark room. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. There's nothing on that. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So if this is true, then they're here. If this is false, then they're here. If this is true, then it's here. We know that this one is true. So the gems are in a box that is actually blue. One of them is false. So it's this one. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So if this is true, then both of them could have the box. Which is impossible. So that one has to be false. Which means the gems are not in a box with the word blue on it. So it has to be on the blank box. What? Really? Man, I thought I had that, right? The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. That can't possibly be true. because there's two. This one could be true. Oh, man. So they're in there. That's a bummer. I wanted those gems. Whatever. Get wrecked, Dana. Okay, so. Special key? Wait. We used the silver key? But we didn't get... Oh, we used the silver key and we got the Chamber of Mirrors. Bummer, dude. Pantry or random? We gotta go pantry. We gotta. Banana. Oh, we also don't have the letter for this room. Okay, this is boat and bat, so it's an O. Okay. A bedroom. A garage. The garage gets me a whole bunch of keys. Bedroom. I think we go bedroom. I think we gotta go bedroom. You gonna give me any